no idea what Stephen said before I walked in. What am I supposed to do here, Stephen?
You're supposed to say a few words and then do your presentations.
Thanks very much. And this is the speech you've written for me, is it? We had, this had 2 years of the job essentially, working in the Reconciliation Fund for the department, and I think really from day one, this, and anybody that's ever asked me, if there's one project I could name that really stands out and symbolises what we're about, it's this project in this room tonight. Now, I think I was saying to Stephen and a few people there at the weekend, or early in the week, that I've literally about 2 weeks left of the job, and there was only one thing I wanted to do before I go, was to come up here and say well done to everybody that's here in the room in terms of the work that you've been doing. It's tremendous work. And I think this is really where the future is. And I think if the island is left in your hands, I think it's a great place to be. And I just really want to kind of come along and say well done for that. There's not a whole lot else that I can say other than on Monday evening the Minister spoke at our reconciliation conference, where we brought together about 200 people from across the island that are involved in reconciliation work. And the Minister kind of stood, made said a couple of words about where he sees the future. And he talked about it being in terms of the young people and in terms of the relationships that they build up with each other. And I think that the Minister then launched the Ambassadors for Peace project, which has really emerged from the relationship building here tonight. And I think the Minister was genuinely impressed. I saw him again yesterday at a different event in Dublin, and we had a number of councillors from Belfast City down, and we were showing them a couple of things in Dublin, and they met the Minister, and the Minister really kind of talked about the Ambassadors for Peace programme and how he was impressed with the way the young people expressed themselves and what they had to say and how they presented the message for what they want to do in the 2019 strategy. So, to the young people, tremendous piece of work. To the parents, well done for the support that you're given, but particularly for those that are involved in the day-to-day running of it. The guys here in the different youth clubs that kind of give up their time so freely, particularly late in the evenings to work with you, particularly when it impinges on family time and personal time. And most particularly, I think, to Stephen, the work that you've done, Stephen, in the last couple of years, certainly on my watch, has been tremendous as well. So, well done, everybody, and keep up the good work.
Just before we finish, can I just ask Brian Gibson? Brian Gibson is the chairman of Youth Com's executive. Just ask him up just to say a quick, very few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all you lot. I want to first of all say that when YouthCom heard about this project first through Stephen, it scared the witch out of us. It really did, and we spent a long time talking about it to try to figure out, should we take it on? If we took it on, what was it going to involve? And to what extent was it going to promote the work of YouthCom? And after a lot of deliberation, Stephen managed to persuade us that we ought to take it on. And we did. And we're delighted that we did. Because Crossing a Bridge is truly a transformational project. And we know what transformational means, don't we? It is transforming. It's transforming our society here in this little part of Ireland. And to realise that, you have to be here this evening and look around you at the young people. I'm old enough to remember the times when, if you'd suggested that we did something like this, you would have been laughed at. You would have been scorned. You would have been told to take a run and jump. You would, genuinely. Because many years ago, many years ago, this type of thing was suggested, but there was no possibility of it happening. Absolutely none. So it's a remarkable achievement here. And we have various people to thank for that, and most of them have been mentioned already this evening, so I'm not going to go over that just again. there are a couple of crucial people, and certainly Stephen's one of them. No question about that. Without Stephen, this would not have happened.
Kids
Okay?
make it happen.
Dave and his predecessor are also crucial, but in a very important way. And that way is in providing the physical and the financial resources to make it happen, without which it couldn't have happened. No matter how enthusiastic Stephen or any of the rest of us would have been, it could not have happened without that strong financial support and the encouragement that he gives. Okay? And for that reason, we want to show in a very small way, a very symbolic way, because we couldn't provide something that was adequate in these circumstances here. But we want to show you our appreciation and our respect and our love for you for giving us the chance to do this scheme and this project. And I want to present you with a very small symbolic token. Now, I know as a civil servant you have problems with these things, okay? But when you talk to the Minister about it, you make sure that he knows that this is a mere token of our appreciation and our thanks and our respect. Okay? And I'd like to extend thanks to all of you.
Thanks, Brent. Thanks. Okay, listen, what I'm going to do now, if you bear with me just a wee minute.